I was born here in California and moved to South Korea to become, oh my goodness.
That's why I say nail glue.
Okay.
Growing up gay in Korea, I always wanted to be a K-pop idol. But life took a turn and now I'm a drag superstar. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to dig into every aspect of K-pop, from fashion to music. So join me on my journey to become the first drag K-pop idol. Fighting! K-pop fans and drag fans, they're very similar because they're very passionate, but drag fans, I feel like they still respect the artist's privacy, whereas K-pop fans want to know what song you're going to be doing, what hair color you're going to change into, what you're eating that night, where you're going to go to sleep, in which hotel. They are crazy passionate. Crazy in a good way. I know that there is a crossover between the K-pop fans and the drag fans, and I just want to be able to bridge that gap together and become one big fan base for Soju. So I brought my friend Winnie from the K-Con team to come and talk to me about some of the fan bases in K-pop community and help me navigate to become a successful K-pop idol. Stan Soju!
Well, I do declare. Hey guys, it's me, Blair St. Clair. Make sure that you get your tickets now for RuPaul's DragCon New York City this September 6th, 7th, and 8th. I can't wait to see you there.
The biggest thing in K-pop culture right now in America is K-Con. So I have my friend here, Winnie from K-Con. Hi Winnie, how are
Hello,
you?
good.
So I really want to talk about the fan base in K-pop culture because it's just nothing like anything else. Can you tell us a little bit about K-Con, like how it came about and more about it?
Yeah, of course. So K-Con actually started in 2012 and we were in Irvine in a little amphitheater outside. When it first began, people were like, do we want to do it? Like, what do people think? Like, K-pop is very niche, right? Like, we see it all the time in mainstream media now, but back then, very niche. So, hey, why not? Let's just do it. So we did it, and bam, just like all these people came together of all races, of all genders. Everyone just showed up, and people were like, wow, this is amazing, you know, like K-pop is bringing all these people together. So fast forward to now, 2019, we're hitting like the 8th year for LA. We are in New York, we're all over the world. So K-Con is just going bigger and bigger every single year.
So in the Korean culture, with K-pop idols specifically, they see them as gods and like they're not supposed to have, personal life, relationships.
Don't mess up. No, just kidding.
Ever. Don't.
No mistakes at all. No, I'm kidding.
That's why I think the fans get a little bit more. They cling onto their idols and they're protective, and they'll cross the line sometimes. To kind of keep their idols in this, God image. To my fans, what do you think I need to show to kind of like, keep them happy?
Just do a bunch of Instagram lives.
I think so, Girl, have you seen my Instagram lives? I got in a lot of trouble because of my Instagram lives.
I think one of the biggest reasons that BTS got so big was because they engaged in a lot of content with their fans. Like, people love being able to see you just in your normal life, like anything about you. And I think it's nice that, you can be open like that with your fans as well, right? Like, you want to show them like what you're doing. You want to teach them maybe like new things that they've never learned before.
Do you think the fans want to see a side of me out of drag too?
Yes, I think that it's important to kind of see like both sides of you, because both sides are you, like from taekwondo to like drag, like
very Hannah Montana thing.
I love it actually. People love saying honesty, right?
Okay, so be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like you're very honest, which is great.
I'm a man.
If you don't already, of course, if you have a fandom name as a
Shots. They're my fans, yes.
There you go. Do you have a fandom color?
I'm gonna go with red because red is my favorite color.
Okay.
So drag fans and K-pop fans, there's a lot of crossover. Why do you think that is?
Passion. There's something about the fans that unite at a convention of something that used to be very like niche, or like, they're craving more of it, craving more drag, craving more K-pop. Once that event happens, you have that feeling for like a year. You can only go to this event once a year, and then there you're just like, oh my god, like you're like running, you're like going to every single panel, you're like, oh no, but then there's an artist over there. And I'm sure it's similar at DragCon where you have all these queens just like everywhere, like from makeup booth to like vendor booth. I definitely think that, all this kind of like pent up excitement gets released at these conventions, and that's probably why fandom is the same or similar.
They're very similar. They're very stan
stand, yeah.
The DragCon this year at my booth, it was crazy and
Yeah.
insane. Did you like it? It was
Of
very
course.
K-pop style.
It's the first time I got to a drag con.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it insane?
Yeah, I love going to events,
Yes.
but that one I was just like, I've never been in this kind of world.
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I had so much fun.
Very similar to K-Con.
Yes,
It's similar
just-
to K-Con, just a lot more men in wigs, you know, and just
Awesome,
a lot of tall women out
I'm
there.
just like, hello.
I am so excited for this summer because you know
Yeah.
K-Con's coming back to LA.
It is.
And hopefully I will see you there.
Yeah, I mean, DragCon, hopefully a lot of people that came there see you at KCON, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of crossover. All right, Winnie, thank you so much for being here. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. We're downstairs right now at World of Wonder, and oh my God, I am so excited and a little bit nervous. I have here with me, Tiffany.
Yeah, Girls' Generation here. Thank you for having me. And Queen Soju.
I today came out of drag because I told Tiffany this. I don't want to dim her light.
That is absolutely so sweet, and I think you are a true queen when you know how to uplift others. And I really dressed up for you today, actually.
I really want
do
to
you know that?
Can we get
Can
a
we get a
little
full
zoom
look?
in the full look? I mean, even the
Category
shoes.
is
She didn't come to play, honey.
Elwoods. I went to K-pop University.
K-pop University.
I have a degree in being a full-time Girls' Generation sassy diva when I wanna be.
Are you the sassiest one from Girls' Generation?
No.
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 Really? Oh.
No, I'm sassy when I wanna be or when I need to be.
Oh, when you need to
To
be.
be.
This whole series is about me wanting to become the next drag K-pop superstar. I'm here to learn. I'm here to soak in all the knowledge that you have to give me, and hopefully, you know, you can tell our fans a little bit the more in-depth, you know, behind-the-scenes kind of, you know, talk about the K-pop industry.
Absolutely.
So I want to first talk about what your experience has been, you know, coming to America now full time. What's the biggest difference when it comes to the music industries between Korea and America?
The system definitely in the sense of platforms and how the content or the performance is put out. Like, I don't think there's a lot of music shows here in the US
Right.
like Korea.
In Korea, they have
Weekly music shows.
weekly music show, which is live, and the groups have to travel. Like, how does that shooting even work? Because how do you guys be in 5 different places, like always? Like,
Every single morning you go to rehearsal, you do the live show, and then you're already prepping for the next thing.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
let's go, go, go.
Yeah, and once you're done with rehearsals, you're probably going to different interviews or I don't know, appearances in between those shows.
And there's always fans there, so are they also there in the morning?
They're probably there the night before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there are days where I get there at like 3 in the morning and they've been there since, and it's incredible.
That's
It's
so
insane.
intense.
We work hard together.
So does that give you more like energy,
Absolutely.
like, you know?
To look into my fans' eyes and just connect. That's the very reason we go on stage. Isn't
Yeah.
that for you too?
Yeah, of course. And the money. The money is great.
I told
the
you to
tips
wait
are great.
for the money. The money's not important. It all comes later.
Drag is the highest form of self-expression to me. So like that's the reason why I do it. But my Asian side is also like, you need to make money. So can you tell me a little bit about the difference between the fans in America and then fans in Korea?
Fan culture everywhere is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and they have something different, obviously. And the most different thing that I can think about, which is fabulous, are light sticks
Oh.
and fan chants. They're tailor-made by the fans. It's so much fun, and it's such a way to bond and experience. And I loved one of my fan chants so much. It's not the full fan chant. I have
What
it.
is the fan chant?
지금은 소녀시대 앞으로도 소녀시대 영원히 소녀시대 사랑해. Oh! You know? I have it tattooed on my heel.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I do.
So you were in jail and then they poked it for you?
No.
The light sticks, so each
beautiful.
group has like distinctive color and distinctive light sticks. Like I really want mine to be like just like a big that lights up. That says soju on it. And then you can also
Why
use
can't
it
it
as a
just be like a soju?
soju
I
bottle.
love that I cut it off.
So it's gonna be a soju bottle shaped and light stick. The fans can use it for this, use it for that.
Okay.
all around.
Okay.
I think it will translate really well with the K-pop scene.
I think you're amazing that you can say that with a straight face.
Listen, this is my life.
Okay.
With the K-pop fan base, obviously they're a little bit younger, right? No, they're all age? Okay, so they can use it.
You totally reeled me in. You totally reeled me in.
This is to me a huge deal. Because again, I'm like an OG 소녀시대 fan. So like, you know, seeing you kind of like coming out of that box. And you're in a safe place now. Safe to express yourself the way you want to. Because your fans right now that's been following you since Girls' Generation, we're so excited to see you bloom out of, you know, the box and become your authentic self. And I think that's like what's so beautiful about, you know, your music and everything, because the more I'm listening to it, I'm getting the message that you're just like, I'm ready to come out. You know what I mean?
Thank you for saying that. I'm inspired by what you are doing, and that everything you're doing is that, you know, you want to bring awareness to Korean Americans and Asian Americans, and I think it's beautiful. I stand by you if you need me. And it doesn't just go for Asian Americans, it goes for every human being, that your heritage is where you find your pride and just your identity and your origin. And we love an origin story.
Yes.
But what you're doing, you're inspiring me to embrace my Koreanness and my Asianness and just everything, and about being true to myself. So thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my God.
I'm a huge fan, and I've been inspired by RuPaul's Drag Race. I've said it so many times, and I've always been passionate about it. And to bring K-pop and Drag Race into one, it's so beautiful, creative, innovative, and I can't wait to see what you do. Like, no matter what you do, don't forget that charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Yes, bitch!
Stay sophisticated, stay snatched, stay extra, stay elevated, and always stay true to why you started this.
Oh, so be authentic.
And for anybody wanting to be in K-pop, you know, it's forever evolving and growing and changing. So is every human being and everybody around the world, and don't be afraid to go after your dreams.
Oh. 화이팅!
Thank you. 화이팅!
안녕!
안녕!